What is going on, friends and family of YouTube? So, the Z has been delivered. And I apologize to you guys for not bringing you along with me. It was kind of a hectic morning. The car did wonderful though. As always, the battery was stone dead. It had no fuel in it. So if you are picking up a right-hand drive, make sure you have a booster pack, booster cables, and if you can, a jerry can of gas at the bare minimum. This one also didn't have license plate bolts, and it didn't have washer fluid, and it was covered in mud. I did a garage clean, if you will, sprayed it down with some soap, and I just had like a hand pump sprayer, and it turned out decent. This car is a grade 4, and the interior is a B. I can tell you right now, it lives up to both of those. It drives absolutely flawless. No complaints whatsoever besides the battery. This thing, yeah, it is super clean. I haven't found any damage whatsoever. The only damage I have found is the bumper's missing some paint at the bottom there. And that's about it. It does smell like oil when you start it up. And that's because the PCV O-ring is destroyed. So I'm going to replace that. And also the oil pressure switch. So I'm going to go through the car with you guys really soon here. I'm just going to run out to the registries and get the out of province inspection sheet for it. And then you and me have a date with this thing to go through it all. But she's super clean. I totally lucked out. And I went back and I looked online to see where they're at price-wise, and they're already doubled, pretty much doubled. Some have tripled in price. So I bought this at the right time. All right, wife is headed out, so that'll give me a lot of space to show you guys the Z. I'll start it up for you, show you everything that I know. It's only been in my house for like 8 hours. So like I said, I tried to clean it up as best as I can. It's still dirty. I won't be able to wash it for a while because the roads are just gross. But I am hoping I can shine up the lights. They're just a little hazy. These were a lot worse, and they came out brand new. I know I didn't show that on video, but they look wonderful, and they were yellow hazy. So yeah, I'm gonna flip the camera around, and we're gonna go through the new Fairlday Z. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a walk around for you. As you can see, this is the driver's side of the car. It is a little dirty still, so don't mind that. The battery was cooked. I am charging it, and it seems to be taking charge. I'll start it for you here shortly. But as you can see, it's in really good shape. This was a grade 4 car. Hatch is open, by the way, so there's going to be a gap there. I don't know if it's unlocked. It's not. Ooh, look at that badge. Fairlday Z. I am covering my plate. Obviously with the dirty rag that I did clean up the interior with, and the lights and stuff like that. Never the body unless it's clean to begin with, and it's still not that clean. So yeah, that's the Z, guys. It is in superb shape, like I said. I'm gonna do this and start her up. So it runs super smooth. So that's the back. I'll show you. I'll pop the trunk there, the hatch. 2 compartments there and a compartment there. It does have the factory Fairlday Z manuals. So very cool. Very good shape. Yes, I know, guys, it's automatic. I was sourcing whatever I could find, and the 6 speeds that I was finding day in and day out were extremely beat, or had something wrong with them, or the sellers were not, I don't know, good sellers, I guess you could put it. So I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, it's automatic right off the car. I actually enjoy driving it. It has a lot of power, and these are super easy to change out. if I wanted to put a 6-speed in here, which I'm already pricing out, it's like $2,000 all said and done at this given time. I could put a CD009 in here with ease. So compared to my Supra, well, not my specific Supra, but compared to an automatic Supra, going from an automatic to a get drag, it's big bucks because you got to cut the tunnel and stuff. This car, obviously, you don't have to. You just buy the transmission and the appropriate clutch pedal and all the fixins, and it's about $2,000. A buddy of mine just did it. So the price I got this thing for, and then if you factor in $2,000 on top of the 6-speed, this car's a grade 4 and it's in absolutely stunning shape. I'll be way ahead of the game still, because you couldn't find this car in a 6-speed for anything under $15,000-$17,000 easily. So I'm ahead of the game. So again, that will possibly be getting changed, or I'm gonna rock it for a while, not sure. I wanted a clean, unmodified, unmolested grade 4 car, and that's what I got. So everything works, well, sort of. As you can see, the top oil pressure gauge is maxed out. That is a very common thing. The oil pressure switch on these cars goes, it's about a $50 part. It's already on order. And the PCV down here, see if I can grab my flashlight for you guys. Right there is leaking. So I think the O-ring in it has perished. So I got a whole new PCV coming, but I think I'm going to take that one out. And I'm going to just replace the O-ring and see what comes of that. Check the oil. The oil is fully to the top, and it looks like it was just changed yesterday, so thumbs up for that. I do have HIDs up front. So I think this is a quote-unquote enthusiast model. It's not really showing up blue on the camera, it's showing up yellow, but they are blue projectors. It's kind of weird. Not sure why it's doing that. I will be cleaning the headlights right away, although. And the reason why I say this is an enthusiast model is I have the traction control button right there, TCS off. So that probably means I have a nice diff. One thing I don't understand is what the hell this thing is. My guess is that it's a cigarette lighter. And there's like a thing that you plug it into right here, and I don't understand what it is. And there's this random button here too. So, not sure what that is. See here, I'm still getting used to this button. Give me 2 seconds. Just popping the trunk here, the hatch, whatever you want to call it. So super clean back here. I did check for all the tools down there, and they are present with the spare. Like I said, I don't think this car was touched, really, which is exactly, like I said, what I wanted. I wanted something that I could play with right from scratch. So this is the Z, guys. Everything is, you know, I'm gonna go through it all, as always, but from this point looking at it, you know, I scored, basically. I'm super stoked. It drove, the drive here was awesome. Like I said, it was one of the best drives I've had in one of my right-hand drives. Everything's tight, the brakes are tight, the tires are like brand new, the steering was tight, had tons of power. If you just stepped on it, it would get sideways with the road conditions we have. The only issue, like I said, are the ones I mentioned, the oil switch, the PCV, and then also that. I do have a lip that covers that though. So yeah, that's the Z, guys. Make sure you stay tuned what's to come with this thing. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do first to it. Like I said, I have the lip. I also have these tires and wheels from the IS. Oh, cords on that one. Dang it. I'm gonna see if those fit first. I do like these. I think they're track wheels. So yeah, but that's the Z. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe. All right, so don't go yet. I just want to show you one thing, or a couple things. This was the culprit. The OEM hose actually had a crack in it right there, and you couldn't see it when it was compressed. And it was just dumping oil down the side. So I actually didn't have to buy a PCV, but I got a new one on the way anyway. And that just goes to show you how simple and easy some of these fixes are. This was the only weird and quirky thing I seen in the car thus far. So if anyone wants a chrome mirror cover, holla at ya boy. So here is the, where is the crack? Right there. You can see that. So when that was pressuring up, it was just dumping oil. So one thing's fixed. Well, really the only issue, quote unquote, that the car had for driving, in my opinion, is fixed. I'm going to clean that up, and she's good to go. Just need to get it obviously registered properly. That's why I was at the registries to get the out of province for this thing. So I'm going to go through the car like I said and take it to the shop. And I'm sure she's going to pass with flying colors. And what else do I got to do to it? Oh yeah, the oil pressure switch. All right, this one's the real goodbye for now. Until next time. All right, everybody. Peace.